Welcome guys back to another Skywars episode. I know it's been a while. It's been like this is probably the longest break I've ever taken from YouTube, but you know, it is what it is. It's summer. I've been traveling a lot around in Taiwan, going to visiting relatives, and it's just been super busy but super fun at the same time. But I'm back. The first thing I do after a vacation is making Minecraft Skywars video because that is just like so much better for my career, honestly. Like, what else am I gonna do without Skywars being my back of my career, making YouTube an actual dream job, and I have nothing. I cannot PvP these clowns because they all have more HP than me. What am I supposed to do? I am so doomed. This guy has way more armor than he has an Ender Pearl. He has an Ender Pearl. He has an Ender Pearl. I'm just gonna observe this fight. This is my plan. But anywho, what have I been doing? So basically, yesterday, or I think the day before, I met up with a cousin that I haven't seen for like 4 years. And man, they're like these children. They were like 8 years old when I last saw them, and now they're like, oh wait, I'm wrong. They were like 6 years old when I last saw them, and now they're like 8. That's like crazy. Like 6 to 10 or 6 to 9. That's a huge difference in child years, because I think 6 to 9 is like when you undergo the most amount of change. And well, anyway, I was saying, basically, I haven't seen them for like 4 years, and their body undergone like some massive changes. Like, I don't even recognize their face, and they don't recognize who I am. And it was just like a stranger meeting a familiar stranger, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of you have like met a relative really far apart, like after like 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm talking about. I think even in like adult years, like if you don't meet someone for 2 or 3 years, you can definitely see some of the changes that they've gone through. It's just those like facial features, or just, I mean, for in kids year, it's the height, it's the, even sometimes their personality change as a whole. It's ridiculous, honestly. But I enjoyed meeting them, and I had some fun, playing around with 9-year-olds. Okay, that sounds really wrong, but you know what I mean. Like, I took care of my cousins, kind of like was a daycare where I just take them around, eat with them and just sleep, whatever, have fun with their dad, like my uncle. It has been a fun time. But the thing about kids is like they have these endless amount of energy. Like, they just won't stop. They just won't stop. And yeah, I know if you're trying to keep up with kids' energy level, yeah, it's impossible. They literally don't sleep. I don't get it. Like, I was playing with I was observing, but basically, these children do not sleep at like till like midnight, which is like 12 or 1 or 2. And bro, back in my days when I was like grade, I don't know, 6, which was like 10 years old, I would get shouted by my mom if I didn't go to sleep at like 12, and let alone like 1. Like, that is insane to me. Like, are kids these days just sleeping this late, or am I just the odd one? Because I don't know. Also, I haven't really been paying attention to my own game. I lost 2 games in a row already. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. It's really refreshing though. Like, I think I'd enjoy, you know, toying around with kids and just spending time with them. Like, and that guy just, oh, I thought he fell. But yeah, I enjoy like having fun with kids for sure. I think more than I thought at some point, because I enjoy making people entertain, and just like, I guess my videos, they kind of act as the same way, or they serve the same purpose, and that's why I like making videos. It's just like you do record, and it's just so simple. And time deal, what are you doing? That's what I thought. Give me all your armor. I mean, actually that guy had way more armor than me. He had like prot 2, which is like not bad. The first time they give me experience bottles, but I don't actually need it. Like, there's nothing really to get here. Like, I don't have a pickaxe to get diamonds. I think that's the bad thing about Skywars normals. Can I just get a diamond pickaxe? Like, it's just so hard. Also, Maybe there's an enchantment table I can enchant my iron sword. I swear I saw one. What happened to it? Okay, it's just gone. Why is there a lava sound? Am I crazy? Why is there a enchantment table is here? I'm gonna upgrade it, and life is gonna be good. Watch sharpness 1. Yep, that is 7.25, higher than the 6.25. Subscribe for more tips. I know, I'm the best player. Where's this guy though? And the question is, where is this guy? This guy can't be like camping in his own island. Come on, I haven't played in 6 days. Give me a break. I need this Skywars win. And that's a Skywars player in his natural habitat. I'm gonna go to him. Watch me lose this like a clown. That would be pretty embarrassing, honestly. Oh no, you don't. I need to watch out. I don't really like this map because like there's so many random gaps in between. What are you doing, sir? Oh my. Why? Why? Like, I don't think that was the play. Like, I was clearly looking at you. I don't know, man. Skywars players. So another cool thing that happened on my trip was I traveled to a city with a friend, and along the way we met this like stranger, I guess you could call it, while we were exploring like a landmark, which is like a kind of like a museum, but not really at the same time. But yeah, we were exploring, and I just saw this dude, and he was speaking English to like the staff there, and he looked like a tourist. And since you know Taiwan is like a Chinese-based country where you only speak Chinese mostly, or the people speak Chinese. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, what am I doing? Oh my god! What? Okay, we're gonna pretend that never happened. Never happened. Shh, that never happened, guys. You didn't see what just happened. Like that was total fluke. That is not me. Someone took over my controller. I mean, sorry, keyboard and mouse. Like, I'm usually better than that. Trust me. But anywho, I saw the stranger and then I started talking to him in English. I guess I probably surprised him because he probably thought I only knew, you know, Chinese as well. But I talked to him, and then I decided, you know what, why not tour this guy around the city, because I'm more familiar probably than he is. And we just ended up like me and my friend just ended up touring him the entire city for like the entire day. You know, it's just the crazy thing about meeting new people on the road. I mean, obviously there are gonna be creepers, or like not everyone's gonna be cool, you know, like not everyone's gonna be like, hold on, let me get this kill real quick. Never mind, let me get this kill. That guy's way more armor. I don't know if I want to deal with any of that, but that guy has also way more armor. But yeah, like I think I encourage talking to strangers. Well, you know, make sure you go through the selection carefully. Don't just randomly choose them. Oh my god, that's just random swipe. And surprise attack. He doesn't even know about it. But yeah, it's just we took around the stranger, and then bro. I said bro. GG. Like me and my friend, we're like 19 years old, so we just tapped into the world of real world, like where no one cares about you. But the stranger we met, he was, you know, he had a job. He's a high school teacher. He used to be a consultant, and he's like 27 years old. So he shared quite a few of his like life advice, and I think that was just honestly such an interesting day because I learned so much from him about just the things he went through. And he talks about like what we need to watch out for and stuff, and it's just all very useful. I don't know, it kind of, on one hand it's cool to hear his life experience, but the other, it makes me, you know, wonder whether I would actually do well when I'm a full-grown adult who's out of college and not playing Skywars, hopefully, or playing Skywars full-time and making banks, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, basically he encouraged the like consultant as a job, as the first job is pretty good. He's saying, he talked about like work-life balance, and that was like a very interesting topic because I thought about like you know, school life balance, I guess. Please. No. School life balance or work life balance. She was talking about like when you're looking for a job, do you really want something that's high paying but not quite a bit of like free time? Like you lose out on free time, but you get a very high paying salary? You know, that's something to think about for sure when you're looking for a job. I mean, obviously, given that you even have a choice to make that decision, like some people probably don't even have the right or have the choice to pick between the two. But essentially he asked us like, would you want a job that's high paying but not a lot of freedom, or please, why are you lagging and where'd you come from? I don't understand. Oh, that is not even close. Not even close. Not even close. You know what? Just because you did that, I'm gonna go for you. I think me personally, I think I would try to go for a balanced life, simply because I enjoy doing so many things. Like, I think exercising is a big one for me for sure. And I'm just, oh my god. I'm not clutching that. Okay, that was awkward. Like, I think I would go for a job that will allow me to balance my life a little more. That like, let's say 9 to 5. Like, I think that's pretty standardized, or that's like a decent amount of free time after 5 p.m. You're free to let go. But I know like a lot of the high paying jobs, what ends up happening is you work overtime, but they pay you a lot more. But you're gonna also be a lot more stressed out. You might not eat the best food. You're probably gonna stick to like frozen food because you don't have time to like prep it yourself. You know, it's a lot to consider, and maybe you don't even have time to like do workouts or whatnot, you know? And it's just, oh, why am I on fire? Like, I also think this kind of depends on what kind of life stage you're in, because let's say you're young, maybe you want to prioritize like traveling around while you're still young, or some people might do the opposite, prioritize in like saving up money so that you can do those things when you're older. But you know, it's like there's benefits to both. Obviously, I think if you save up money while you're young, you're gonna be more, you know, sturdy or steady throughout your adulthood, or you're gonna have more money to work with essentially. Yeah, he doesn't even know. Thank you very much. But yeah, or when you're traveling when you're young, you can still have energy level to like, you know, do hikes or climb big mountains, climb big stairs. It'll just be more convenient, and you'll probably have more vivid memories of what you did while you're traveling. It's just there's ups and downs to both of these things. There also happens to, you know, what if you have like kids? I mean, this is stretching a bit, you know, that is very far into the future, but if, let's say if you have kids, right? That would be a totally different story. I don't know why I jumped down, to be honest. I just took like massive fall damage. So ultimately, I still think like what kind of job I choose and what type of life I want to choose, it's all still pretty far away for me to make that decision right now. But I'll say I'm leaning towards to like having a good work-life life. If I have a good work-life experience, then oh, is that Technoblade? Hey, watch your back, slicks. I would want a life that's more balanced. Oh sure, Technoblade, please. Oh god, Technoblade is coming for me. The one and only Technoblade. The Technoblade never dies. No. Well, anyways, that has been it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. But that has been a pretty rambling video because I haven't made a video in so long. But it feels good to be back. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you want more content like this. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike. And I'll see you guys next time.